Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kimball's Corner. Yep, the mic is on. Rocky was just checking because that would be kind of funny and totally a thing that
I was doing a last minute wee before, and Kimball's all 10, 5, and I ran in and hit the go button.
Does it look really dark?
It is because the paper's dark. Here, let me just.
I mean, it's fine.
I know.
It's just this looks so dark. This paper is saturated and vibrant.
There you go. How's that?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yeah.
What is causing weird shadows here? Probably just those. Yeah, that's fine. Those are the paints. I laid out my paints, so I trying to do things in order. But before we get to that, let's talk about today's snack, which I don't know, Rocky, are you going to eat it or not?
No.
You're not fun. Well, this is this. El pibe 10. I don't know how to pronounce it.
It's a random snack. One of my coworkers gave it. They're from Argentina, apparently.
And this.
So that was very nice. I would love to eat them, but they have hydrogenated oil, which
well, I
is
don't know
not
about
good
this
for
one.
me.
I mean, it's fine print, but you know.
I'll read the bonbon.
This one says totally
God.
hydrogenated.
Well, that is totally not for me then.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. So, happy Lunar New Year.
What are we doing today, Kimball?
Well, it's the year of the rabbit, and I thought, hey, let's draw a girl with bunny ears because that's fun. I was gonna do like a headband bunny ear thingy, but now I'm going more for like she's gonna have some bunny ears. And instead of making them like up, because that's like what I always do, I thought let's do some floppy ones because I found the cutest little bunny with floppy ears, and I thought let's put that on some girl's head.
Well, that's fun.
It'll be like built-in. Well, I guess those would be her ears. It's gonna be like built-in earmuffs, but I guess that doesn't make sense in her world. So I'm gonna draw it out first because normally if I just start, I'm gonna do the slapdash painting technique, but like, which is by Jane Davenport. Just should, you know, give credit where it's due. If I don't sketch it out, I tend to go too big, and then like, you know, her ears wouldn't really fit on the page. It would be a whole thing. Also, it's just fun to sketch. Help me loosen up. Are you okay over there? Rocky's.
I was trying to figure out how like something so tiny has such a big ingredient list on it, but yes, it has hydrogenated oil in it. No bonbon for you.
Well, it's probably in all the different languages because I think there's like 5 different languages, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm gonna sketch to help loosen up just a little bit, and it's gonna be a very loose sketch because I'm gonna just splat paint all over it. I'm gonna try and do just like a. You probably won't see much of it, but I want to use like the red of the page as like a negative space for her top.
Well, Trisha says she used to have a rabbit that she thought was a cat.
Well, that makes no sense, but that's fun.
Trisha says, hello, Kimball,
Hello.
Rocky, Jenna, and all. Not sure about the snacks today.
Neither am I.
But I'm sure they're tasty. If they have hydrogenated oil, you know they're going to be good.
Yes. All right. I'm going to give her big eyes. I'm not sure how rabbity she will be.
Jenna, how is the new job going? Everyone's wondering. And if you don't know who Jenna is, then you're not wondering, but you should now.
Yeah. Also, yes, I was going to say I'm keeping it very sketchy because I'm going over with paint. I don't know if I said that out loud or if that was in my mind. What is happening? Are we seeing like these super dark?
Yes, I have no idea where that's coming from.
Oh, actually, it's from right there. It's weird. It's like an unmixed in piece of pigment.
Oh, in the pencil already?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I've only ever had that happen with the red one.
Weird.
But yeah, I mean, glad I'm not like doing colored pencil drawing right now.
Oh, Trisha says, no, the rabbit thought it was a cat. She knew it was a rabbit.
Now you sound sane.
Yeah, what she actually wrote was she used to have a rabbit that thought it was a cat.
Oh, so Rocky's making everyone sound crazy. Yo,
that's the theme for today. Whatever you write, I'm going to make you sound crazy somehow.
Oh, good. Welcome to my world.
Come to the comments, everyone.
All right. Eyes. We're going to do just a cute little mouth because she's happy that she's half bunny. She can hear everything going on around her.
Jenna says it's going really well, the new job. Everyone's super nice and organized. The drive sucks. It's about an hour each way, but it's still good.
Well, that is good to hear. Sorry about the drive. This is like tripping my eyes out. I mean, I should have just gone with like black, but it's more fun to like use color. But it's like totally wigging my eyes out. It looks so dark on the camera. I'm just noticing.
Yeah.
But in real life, it's like a bright aqua. Like it's the color of the pencil on the paper. And I'm like,
I don't think that we have the technology to capture how vibrant it is.
Someday. But yes, I mean, I don't know why I'm even doing eyebrows, but here we are.
Who needs them?
Well, they're going to be painted over. And, I mean, there goes her outfit. It's a good thing I'm drawing it. So, I don't draw too big of a head. Why does this cord, show up sometimes and sometimes it doesn't?
I couldn't tell you the answer to that.
Oh, is that better?
It's fine. It's just going to shake a bit when you move the table.
Well.
It'll shake the camera. If I notice it being too bad, I'll move it.
All right, so just going to give her a simple, that's going to be gold. And then that's probably just going to be the red. Well, I probably need to paint over that because, didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to. All right, head. You have a head. It's good. And then floppy ear coming down oh my gosh, she's going to look like a puppy, but that's okay. She is a bunny girl that thinks she's a half puppy girl.
I'm year of the dog, so I fully endorse this.
I'm year of the rooster. We'll try and make it look fluffier. Dogs don't really have super fluffy, floppy ears. But then I want her to have a cute little bob. And
every time someone says cute little Bob, my grandpa's name was Bob, so I don't know why. I just picture a cute little Bob, like a little person.
No. Oh my gosh. Why did I pick this color? And why am I not changing colors after already talking about how it's wigging my eyes out? So we'll do this. Oh my god. It just looks so dull on camera, but when I take a picture, I'll try and when I'm all done. Oh, I guess you won't see when I'm all done. This pencil will be covered up. Oh well, just take my word for it.
I don't think it looks so dull on the camera. It just doesn't look as vibrant.
Oh, maybe over because I'm also looking at the screen at an angle. Because from here it just looks like really dark green. All right, that might be enough. So, setting pencils. I mean, we're gonna over pencil later too, I guess. So, I'm sorry, Rocky. Is there something you wanted to share with the class?
That was the chair.
Ah, squeaky chairs. Is it really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just was preparing myself to hold my breath for the rest of the evening.
No.
Okay.
That was earlier today.
Let's clip this down. I moved my.
So earlier today we went to Home Sense, which is a local home goods store or whatever. And before we went, I was like, I really need to use the restroom. And Kimmel's like, should we go home first? And I was like, no. So we're in the store and I'm like, knocking on heaven's door. Right? So anyway, I'm toward the end of it, we're in there for a good 25 minutes. At the end of it, I was ready. I'm sweating.
He's like, take your time. I'm like, are you ready to go? He's like, no, I'm good.
I was like, I've got muscles. Anyway. So anyway, then we're in the car and I'm like, it's really coming. I'm getting sweaty, whatever. And then Kimball's like, watch, every obstacle is going to be on our way. I kid you not.
Red light, people crossing the street, people pulling out into traffic, cutting us.
We're approaching the house. He's like, watch, we're going to get behind some learner car or something. And then we pull up a block later, right behind a learner car who decides to turn up the street and go 5 miles an hour. I was like, are you kidding me?
But they pulled over.
Move.
They pulled over, so it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Everything was fine. No accidents.
You know how you get. And then I was fine afterwards, kind of.
I'll
never be the same.
Why is this a weekly theme now?
I mean,
okay. All right, painting the background first. I mean, I'm not going into full details or anything. It's so I can lay down because it's the thing in the back, so all the other colors are going to go on top.
Right. Turn off the light.
Right. Pop that bubble. Oh, I need to get in the habit of using an actual palette and not just stuff right out of the tube. So here I am, responsible artist. All right. I haven't decided if I like this new layout or not of my desk stuff.
Is it that new? Oh, is it you moving your things on the side?
This thing over here, yeah.
We'll show you at the end. Stay tuned for exciting footage of Kimball's new art setup.
Oh, like and subscribe for new and exciting things such as where did I move my Jane Davenport storage tower?
So, Kim, what did you do this week?
What did we do? I feel like we did something fun.
Did you?
Did we?
Did we? I worked a bunch.
Dumb. But necessary.
Oh, VD Layden says, my mom and I want to share. She says, I won't be the same. And then she was laughing about you saying out of the tube and says, how is England?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
How would you describe England?
I would say it's fine. I would say just like anywhere, it's got its ups and downs. It's just hard because we have to like, learn how things are done here. And it's like, I don't know who to ask for specific things.
Like, for instance, we've been waiting 6 months and still don't have a recycling bin. And we have been into the actual city council building talking to people who were like, oh, and they were like, yeah, we'll figure it out. And then they couldn't figure it out. And anyway, so long story short, it just takes a long time for things to happen.
Well, yeah, and like I can't go into buildings to get our utilities sorted out. So we're like, they want to chat online or they want to chat on the phone, like texting rather than just talking.
But it's like a 3-day text period because like they write you 2 days later and then you write them and then they wait another day to write you. It's very interesting.
I'm just like, I want to have a 10-minute conversation and have it over with.
Good luck with that.
Actually, I don't. I want Rocky to. I don't want to talk to anybody.
What are the good things?
I'm sorry, what?
The good things. Like what?
Oh, no, I heard you.
Yeah.
Like kidding. Well, I don't know. All the new experiences. It's just hard because I have to like get over all of the things that I'm used to. All the like, what's the word? Like, I was kind of spoiled, I guess, in the States.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not spoiled here. And it's like, I'm not spoiled. But, it's just relearning how to, function day to day. Rocky, how would you describe it?
I really like it. I think it's really
charming.
I think that
it's perfect. It's great.
There's a lot of really cool stuff to explore. We've been to a lot of...
These are all things we've already talked about.
Really cute cities. I think
those are the obvious things that we like. I mean...
I like being in the countryside. It's very peaceful.
I do like the restaurants and the people that we've met. I like the restaurants that we eat at, frequent often.
I like my new workspace that I got to build. That was a lot of fun. And I mean, it was very stressful, but it's fun now.
Yeah,
now that it's done. Actually, It's really rewarding because I go into the space and every time I look at anything, I'm like, Kimball, help me build that. So it's like you're kind of injected into the whole workspace.
And when I go there, I'm like, oh, I remember when I had to build that. Just kidding. No, I had fun too. Actually, it was fun. I like building stuff. So for her skin, we're going to plop down this color, and this color. Give them a little shake. This one probably won't shake up. This is from Jane's earlier stuff. She doesn't have these anymore. And these are like the newer stuff. Fabulous. Oh my gosh. I did like a comparison of like the old gold acrylic paint like this. And I thought that was like fantastic. And then I did it like compared to the new gesso. I was like, whoa, the new gesso is like sparkly, goldy, metallic, yummy. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference. I was very happily surprised. That's a lot of paint for what I'm doing, but we'll go with it.
So Jenna asks, okay, random question about stamps. Since she's cleaning the craft room, has anyone else had the clear rubber stamps? I'm sorry, has anyone else had clear...
You got this, Rocky.
I'm just going to read it exactly as it is. Has anyone else had clear rubber stamps that seem to be melting? Not sure how else to describe it.
Oh, I wonder if like they're... I know what you're talking about. Like the latex or whatever is like getting worn down. Like it's melting down. I don't want to talk about certain toys, but it happens in that world too. But I don't know what would cause it to like start deteriorating.
Trisha is saying, well, Trisha and Elaine are both saying they can deteriorate older ones. And Trisha is saying to basically keep cool and in dark place. I'm not a great fan of them as I've had to throw some away for the same reason. Some are better than others.
Interesting. So I am doing slapdash, and the only hindrance with drawing a face first is that I want to like paint on the features. So I'm trying not to do that as much.
Where did the features go?
I mean, it was more so just so I didn't.
I mean, this is pretty like accurate to if I did makeup.
I mean, same here.
Catherine Sargent says, hello, everyone.
Hello, darling. Gonna give this a dry and then a second coat. Gorgeous, I know.
JD Layden says, is there a difference in older paint?
There is a difference in like the quality of it, but like, I mean, This paint I've had for 4 years now. Still great. It's not as matte as the new gesso. This hasn't deteriorated at all. It's works just like any old paint. But I do think that the gessos are much more matte. Colored pencils and other things lay down on them a lot better. Even watercolors and stuff, like they can go on top as well. I know, right?
Slapdash. Just slap it.
Dash it.
Bop it. Kimmel and I were, the whole Bop It game. Kimmel and I were, I think we were at a Target in the US once, and we were looking at a newer version of it, and they were like, bop it, slam it, and it was all selfie it. I was like, no.
Oh my God, yeah.
No, we're not selfieing it.
I'm just going to put some more paints over here because I don't want to waste them.
VD Layden sent you $1.99.
Oh,
thank you so much.
That is very, very sweet. I appreciate that.
It says, was Jamie there?
Was Jamie in Target?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah. And she would have been the loudest. All right. That is beautiful.
She is looking like a precious, I want to say human.
She'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. Normally I would just do like swirly circular marks. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I usually wouldn't do like a patchwork face, but we're experimenting and having fun. And let me tell you, splopping down some paint like that, glorious.
Is it Pippi Longstocking?
No.
That's the question. Okay.
No. It kind of looks like Wendy's though.
I could see that. Wendy's with a blur filter on, or if I like needed glasses but didn't wear them.
Oh my gosh, if I take my glasses off, flawless. It just blurs together so beautifully.
The only time Kimball ever tells me I'm really pretty is at nighttime when he's not wearing his glasses.
And the lights are off.
I'm all.
What? That's not true.
I don't blame him.
All right, so
Kimball, why haven't you eaten the snack yet?
Well, there are a lot to unwrap, and I need to get this paint down so it can like dry thoroughly, so that I can like start color.
I'll feed you a bonbon. Don't worry.
Okay. So I might do. This is the opaque white. There's like a milky white, but I like the opaque one for this application.
Milky white.
What do you have her reading?
Breast.
Chicken breast.
That's from A League of Their Own, if you're not aware. Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
You love that.
It's like a wafer.
Yum yum.
Mm.
It's really good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Everywhere All at Once, the film. Your thoughts?
Loved it.
Same. Anyone else see the movie? What do you think?
I'll probably watch it again.
I was highly entertained.
I mean, we did talk about it already, so
it makes me want to go back to the movies again.
No.
Okay, not really. Not really. Especially when the movies here are like 19 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, how do we afford it? What?
Was there ever a time?
I mean, I remember back in the day going to like movies for $1. Like we had the dollar theaters growing up in Idaho, and then we had like when Edwards opened, it was like $8.
It wasn't even that. Like for a matinee, it was like $4.75.
And that was like a brand new like fancy theater with like themed rooms and all this stuff.
IMAX screens. Yeah. Okay, we were living the dream then.
Elaine Irving says, yes, I've seen it. Love Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh my God. I love her. My favorite shot is her flying through the stairwell. We probably already talked about this, but
we did. Yeah. It was last week's hot topic.
I can't remember. I'm at the age where I just repeat stories. So
yeah, well.
Did I ever tell you about the time?
Oh, I was going to mix that with this color. What color is this? Carefree Cream. Put a little of that down. Honestly, I think the reason I love most of Jane's stuff is because I like to do portraits. And a lot of her stuff is like perfect for portraits because she likes to do portraits. So that's possibly a thing. I mean, they're also just good quality. Like they work for what I do. Got little speckles on your face. That's fine. As I spread it all around. It was weird because I know like Jane's on a little break right now because she's been doing lives like daily for like the past 3 months. And it was just weird that she's on a little break, so she wasn't doing it this morning. And I was like, what am I supposed to do while I drink my coffee? It was weird. I feel like I should put a little pink just on the inside of that. Add a little of this cream. Some more white. Absolute professional over here.
Shh.
I know. Can't give me some silence, please. I don't really know if this cream is even going to dry dark. It might dry just very pale. That's fine. Okay. So far, she looks like a bleach blonde Princess Leia. And I think the colors, like, the colors that I've seen the most for Lunar New Year were like red, gold, and black. So I'm going to give her black hair, and she's going to have some gold stuff happening. And then we've got the red background. So hopefully that's enough to pull that through.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Okay, so now I'll do the black hair. I'm just debating on if I want to.
He's just debating on it.
I am. That's what's happening.
So it's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make sure I turn this on because otherwise, there we go. No, maybe this one. Yeah, there we go.
What is it? What are you doing?
Well, the microphone has two different features. One's like where you can hear from both sides, and the other one's where you just hear you. And who wants that?
I mean, it'd be funny if you turn on like echo.
I don't think I'm going to turn on echo. I think that would be a little distracting.
Just do like on auto tune, but like make it one note.
Is that your palette, Kimball?
That's my palette.
The little disposable palette. So wait, how often do you like reuse the same one?
Quite often.
Especially if it's acrylic, I guess you could they all dry up anyway.
Yeah.
And acrylic doesn't ever reactivate, does it?
Nope. And if it does, that's a problem.
It's a problem. That's a problem. You're going to leave a little bit of the red showing through?
No. But I didn't want to have to do highlights over black paint.
Oh, got it. Pourquoi?
Kind of just, oh yeah, this is black down
here. It reminds me of the lady from Mad TV. She's like,
you look like a man.
Oh, Miss Swan.
Miss Swan, yeah. It looks like you're painting a little Miss Swan.
Do you remember like
But she's like in the Arctic tundra with giant earmuffs.
Yes. Do you remember when she was in Lizzie McGuire, the movie?
Yeah, was she? Oh, yeah, she was. She was like the teacher, wasn't she?
Yeah. She's funny. All right, and then little bob hair coming down this way. She got her hair supercuts. And if you all weren't here for the story about Rocky getting his hair done at supercuts, it was very uneven. So now it's a joke. Forever and always.
Trisha says, this week I have started to listen to my CD collection, which has been untouched for years.
You're discovering some fun new things that you kind of forgotten about.
I'm going to try to guess an album. I'm going to guess 5 albums that's going to be in your collection, Trisha. Okay.
Okay.
If I get one wrong, you have to call it out, but I'm going to try to guess all 5 of these. So I'm going to guess.
Do you have anything by the Carpenters?
Are you playing the game or am I playing the game?
We are one.
Definitely.
Anything by the Beatles? I'm
thinking there's going to be a Christina Aguilera in there. What's like the prime?
I love
Christina
how you're
Aguilera.
like trying to say it with a straight face.
What would be like the main Christina Aguilera like essential album? Stripped. You definitely have Christina Aguilera Stripped. Thank you.
No, I'm not going to use white for highlights. I was going to use this cream color instead. Just throwing that out there. I might add white later. I don't know.
I'm gonna guess. That you have the real McCoy in there. Another night,
another dream.
I think there's gonna be a Boys to Men in there.
Everything.
And then I also think. I think I'm on the right track here. Trish, tell me otherwise. She just puts question marks.
She's like, who?
Basically. All right, fine. I'll be real about it. I think you.
I don't like what I did there, so I'm going to do those different. Carry
on. Joni Mitchell.
I know. I'm like, what do you just have in your phone, Rocky?
One second. I have to think of. One moment.
Please hold for the next available customer.
Both Sides Now. I think you have that album. Whatever the album that's on. What is that on?
I don't know. I don't listen to Joni Mitchell. get this dry and see where we're going to go next.
I think you definitely had like the Beatles Red album.
They have a Red album?
No, she doesn't have any. I already failed. She doesn't have any Joni.
No.
All right, what are your 5 favorite albums your CDs that you found, Trish? Kimball and I still have a bunch of old CDs, and I'm like, why do we have these?
We have a book of like 200 CDs. You just never know when technology is going to fail, and we're going to have to, well, we'll have to find a CD player.
Trish is like, are you kidding me?
Well, that's drying. I think I'm going to use more of this leftover paint over here. Just because there's so much of it. And acrylics don't cross transfer.
Jenny sings Lenny Jennifer Warnes.
These are things I've never heard of.
Is this like some Lawrence Welk stuff, or like what's happening? Do you remember Lawrence Welk? Did you ever watch this?
I know the Lawrence Welk show. Have you seen? No, I doubt anybody's watched Double Dragon, the movie from 1995. I started watching it today, and I was like, I was laughing because Vanna White was like a news reporter, and Kathy Griffith was on there as well, and Andy Dick was like also, I think he was a reporter or something. I was like, what is happening? So random. Carry on.
BB Layden's performing Tuesday in Tiffin. Yay.
Yay. Shake, shake, shake. I was going to ask you something, and then I was just so excited about what you just said. Don't rabbits have pink eyes?
Remember Bunnicula, the book?
The celery stalks at midnight.
Exactly. I think they have red eyes.
Okay. Gonna just use this brush and do some gold.
Trisha says it's Jennifer Warren singing Leonard Cohen songs. Oh, that sounds nice.
Okay, why am I painting over her hair? We don't know.
We don't know. Jenna says the only CDs I have are from musicals that I've been to, and the only place I can play them are in my car.
Well, you're all, as long as Noah's not riding with me.
Kimball and I listened to Rent for a good year once. Just like, I think that was like some of the only stuff we listened to.
And Sister Act.
And Sister Act, the musical.
Oh my God, hilarious. This gold is so cool.
I'm sure we've talked about it before, but if you have not heard the Sister Act musical, it is hilarious.
I really enjoyed it.
They're making another Sister Act, by the way.
I know. She's trying to get Dame Maggie Smith to reprise her role.
Well, they better soon.
I
want to watch it.
It's gold. I don't know if it's shining for you up there, but I don't know how to. It's always like, how do you angle? There's that gold. All right, we're almost done with the painting portion of today's video.
Isn't that fun?
Oh my God, my phone worked. Oh my God, it's been half an hour.
I know. Could you pick up the pace, Clarence?
So slow. Okay, so I think I did go through all the paints that I had pulled out. Her eyes we're going to do with colored pencils. Lips, nose, all that will be pulled from her face. Okay, let's clear the decks.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous were you right before that went live?
Not at all. I never get nervous anymore. No. Incredibly, because I had no idea, and I hadn't drawn all day, and I was quite rusty.
Trisha says the only musical CD she has is from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
And that is probably the one worth having. All right, let's give this a good, thorough dry-in.
JD Layden says, just saw it at Bunnicula the other day. Did you watch The Wiz?
Like the movie The Wiz?
Yes.
I couldn't get through it.
We watched maybe 5 minutes, and then we skipped ahead and watched another like 30 seconds. Then we skipped ahead and watched another 30 seconds, and I was like, not for me.
If that makes us bad people, I'm sorry. I gave it a chance.
Although we did, what is it, Thoroughly Modern Millie? There was a scene. I was watching I was watching a TikTok yesterday. I wonder if I saved it. I was dying. Let me see if it's saved anywhere here.
What if I was just like,
dang it?
What if I was just like, and we're done?
Great. I mean, art. Anyway, it's some lady flying through the air from a scene in Thoroughly Millie.
Channing?
No, Carol Channing was in the scene, but I don't know who it was. And the headline was like, me at every farmer's market, and the lady's all raspberries, and then she just like flies into a bunch of people
shot out
stage.
of a cannon or something, right?
Yes, it was just horrible special effects.
It was amazing. Oh, and Zandra gave me some terrible news that Prismacolor is no longer making my two favorite purple colors, lavender and is it Parma? No. Lavender and lilac. But thank you for informing me. Prismacolor was like the pigments getting too difficult to obtain or something. So they're gonna replace the colors, but who knows when?
Who knows where?
Who knows how?
Who knows why?
Because I need it in my art supply.
Kim and I are making a musical on the spot. You're all bearing witness.
You are welcome. All right. Ooh, that smells good. It smells like a ho-ho. I'm just
Elaine says I still have the Bodyguard soundtrack on cassette. I think that makes me officially old. Well, I don't know if I still have them, but I used to have all the Weird Al Yankovic albums on cassette. That was like all I listened to as a kid. Yeah, it was my little Weird Al briefcase. I used to get so excited when they launched. I'd go down to the little Fred Meyer's grocery store because they had a little music section.
I don't love that.
It doesn't look great.
But I do like that. So this, I can skip the hydrogenated oils for that one.
Yeah.
And you're all saying, but I thought you guys were giving up sugar. Well, it was fun.
I mean, I'm not really giving it up. I'm just...
Yeah, Rocky's still a good boy. He's a good boy. I'm all like, I find that I'm less happy without that little sugary goodness.
And in turn, I'm less happy.
So, you know.
It's for everyone's benefit if Kimball doesn't love sugar. You can just ease on down the road, Kimball.
I could just...
Ease on down the road.
Okay. So the question is, do I want to go lots of colors or kind of keep it toned, like into like blacks, reds, skin tones?
Jenna asks, what
Lots
are those
of
Prismacolor numbers so we can be on the lookout for them?
They are Lilac PC 956.
That's Lilac PC
956. And Lavender PC 934.
Lavender PC
934. Oh, we sure do have fun, don't we? All right. Oh, and let's do that. Let's get down to business.
Trisha says you need a personal shopper in the US buying up all the stock for you, Kimball.
I know. I was going to order some off of this website in the UK, but they already have it just saying discontinued. I was very upset.
Upset,
darling. I think I'm just going to do whatever I want when it comes to coloring her.
If anyone decides to randomly get stuff and send to Kimball, let us know first, because we will give you a full order of what to get first.
I made her eye a lot smaller.
And then we'll send you Venmo.
Let's see. Oh, this is so not what I imagined. I wanted this eye to be bigger, but...
It's too late now. You've really committed to tiny eye. Tiny eyes. Hungry Anna.
She likes her food. Let's find... I want like a dark reddish brown. What are you? You are black cherry. He'll work.
Jenna says, I'm also going to need you to text me those later.
All right. Just gonna sharpen this up.
Sharpen it up.
And up, and up.
What are you doing this week, Kimball?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. Living the dream, I guess. I can hear our neighbor tromping up the stairs. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Why? Because we have like those metal, what are they called? Like fire escape stairs. I like this color.
Bing!
That was Rocky.
That was me. Jenna's going to stick. Whoa! Okay, what is language? Jenna's going to check the stores around her when she goes. They have open stock, so she might have some luck.
Oh, I hope you do, because this boy's struggling. Cute little pink nose. I mean, I always give pink noses, but like she's bunny rabbit this time. Do bunnies have pink noses, or are they like dark? Or are they both? Probably both.
Let me just look up a reference for you.
It's too late now.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter.
All right, drawing the lip, like the center of her lips with this dark color. And I don't want to go well, you know what? I don't care. It's the bottom of her lip.
Who does?
Somebody. They're like, oh no, don't do that. All right.
Where's my dessert?
Thank you, Connie and Carla. Searching for red. Carmine. You'll probably do. It's like a pinkish red.
Trisha asks, have you had any snow this week? We've only had frost.
No, we've only had frost.
I've had to scrape my window many, many times.
But he enjoys that.
I just love it, Trisha. I love it. I love so much. When it's like really cold out, and I'm like, and I don't want to get in my warm car yet with my heated seat. I want to stand out in the cold,
is the car even
ice
warm?
Off of glass.
And so that's what he does. And I just look at him through the window thinking, oh, there's my man.
Jamie says, what about the roller skating?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Roller skating?
What? What about it?
I don't.
What roller skating?
What are we talking about?
What is it?
I can't tell if you're mocking me or if you're questioning.
Elaine says we had snow earlier this week. Greater Manchester.
Oh, wonder how much colder it gets the further you go up north. Because like when we were in Edinburgh, it was like, watch out, because it is like a blizzard.
Edinburgh.
I can't even like Edinburgh. Can't do it. Doesn't matter.
Just be like, hey, bro, what's up, bro? Edinburgh.
Yeah, still.
Did you learn anything interesting this week?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, about Buddha, I did.
Oh, yes. What about it?
Is it accurate? I don't know, because it's all internet stuff, but it did blow my mind.
Well, what is it?
Bear with.
Cheryl says, better late than never, I guess. Good morning from Oregon.
Hey, Cheryl. Oh, and good morning from our former home state. So this is not Buddha. I didn't know that. Well, this one, I don't know if it might be a Buddha. I didn't know that Buddha also was a title and not like a person, although it is a person, but whatever. Buddha just means enlightened one or something. Anyway, so, oh, he's so cute. That's Budai, I think, Budai, and like that usually refers to like the rucksack he carries. He's usually like the jolly Buddha, and well, the jolly one that everyone thinks is Buddha. Yeah, just that's not the Buddha. Buddha is like, I don't know. I need to like investigate more. I don't want to give information that isn't actually correct, but
what's the gist of what you learned? That
Buddha is, now I'm all confused because I'm all flustered, Rocky. What did I tell you? Why don't you give out that information? And if it's false, well, I'll just point our finger at you.
Well, you were saying something about how basically the little chubby jolly Buddha is not Buddha. His name's Budai because he carries a rucksack called Budai.
Yeah, that's like
it signifies him having like few worldly possessions. He has all his like everything he needs in that, and he's content. And you were saying something about the actual Buddha being like quite tall and slender.
Yeah, but then like,
and then there was a Thai version that was so beautiful.
Yeah, like some guy wanted to make him his wife, and so he transformed into like a heavier, less attractive Buddha, I guess, or being that became a Buddha, and he looks similar to that. So if you ever see like, oh, I'll show you this one. Like this one, I believe is the Thai version because he has hair, but there's also like a really chubby one too that has like hair. So, and also the way they wear their robes. I believe the Thai monks do one shoulder, whereas the Chinese do like both shoulders, but they show like their chest or stomach or something. I don't know. It was just all these like really random details that I was like, what? It was very bizarre. But I was very excited, like learning all these things that I didn't know. Anyway.
That we now cannot remember. Anyway, Kimball's going to look into it more.
Well, it was just like a lot of info all at once.
Everything
exactly.
Everywhere.
Yes, Queen. That's what happened.
Rose says, hi and bye, off to work. Catch you on the replay.
Well, hi, bye. Have fun. I hope your work day is lovely. I think...
That reminds me of this time in St. Olaf.
Oh my God, thank you, Rose. We're just going to build up the colors.
Elaine says, sounds like an interesting rabbit hole.
That's exactly what I said this morning. I was like, fell down the rabbit hole. It was very interesting. I mean, I'm not going to pretend to know anything about the Buddhist religion because I don't.
Kimball's going to become a monk?
No. This one's not shaving his head to like leave all that behind. No. I'm keeping my hair. I buzzed my hair like, 2 years ago? That was plenty. Also, I'm too attached to my worldly possessions, and well, I don't drink or smoke or any of that. There were some other things. Like I was kind of reading like the rules of like the monks and stuff. I was like, it's so fascinating.
Kimball and I were talking about this stuff this morning. I was like, I don't think I have very many like worldly possessions. I was like, Kimball's like my only worldly possession.
And I've got enough for the both of us.
Basically. That was the gist of it.
I mean, I could say farewell to a lot of the things that I have. Most of it's like sentimental attachment.
Are you crying?
Leave me alone. Most of it is sentimental attachment. There are some things that I bought for like, there's this book that I bought. I'm not going to tell you what it is because naughty, but it's an art book and it was like $35. I was like, that's really expensive. And then like 2 years later, I tried to find it again for a friend and it was like $350. What happened? I don't know. But not letting that one go.
Me, on the other hand, when we were moving from Baltimore, I had all these like original Pokemon DVDs and cards and stuff like that. And
they're upstairs in the attic.
Yeah. Still got them. Because it was like, oh, that's going to take way too long to sell them. And some guy at the local video store was like, I'll give you $20 for everything. I was
my God.
I was like, shut up.
Yeah, dumb. But I mean, there was a time when Rocky accidentally deleted all of my artwork off of a hard drive. And I was like, I don't know why I didn't really.
That was like the most horrible feeling I think I've ever had.
And I'm sorry you burned yourself with it.
I mean,
I know it's a big deal.
I also lost a bunch of my music too, which wasn't great, but still.
But yeah, it was.
I was trying to. My friend needed like space to save some stuff, and I was like, oh, and I was so young into it, I didn't know what to do, and I was like, oh, I guess I just initialized this.
Format it.
Yeah, to format it, and so. I thought I was like formatting one section of it to like add more space. I just deleted the entire thing. And then I was like, it got done. I was like, okay. And then I was like, wait, where's my stuff?
Where did everything go?
Where is everything?
And then he like made it like sound like he was dying when he came home.
Well, that's how you do it. You just make it sound like something much worse than actually happened. And then by the time you tell the truth, they're like, oh, well, that's fine.
I'm like, oh, that's fine. It's just thousands upon thousands of art pieces and hours gone forever. That's fine.
I was like, as long as we understand ourselves.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm really surprised it didn't bother me. So it doesn't bother me today.
Elaine says, you look good in orange robes, Kimball.
Thank you.
Orange is one of your favorite colors.
I don't think... I mean, I guess I'd rather wear that than a prison garment.
Cheryl says, all I own is art and craft supplies and toys.
Oh, me too. But I have I have so many toys. I'm like, is it weird? Probably. Do I care? No. It's like now I can afford the toys I wanted as a kid. Also, I'm not embarrassed to buy them now. I was a little shy and embarrassed as a child. Let's just add some purple to this whole half of the face.
It'll really help distinguish it as a shadow area. Shadow her, shadow her, shadow.
Oh my God. 17 has different
17 is a band, K-pop band out of Korea, if you're not aware.
Yes, and they have different units within that. There's 13 of them, so they have different units within that. And
one of the most random units is called Boonseok Soon.
BSS, yeah, and it's like it's three of them, and it's like their names pushed together. And they have a new album coming out in a week or two?
On February 6th.
Super excited for
4 days before Hogwarts Legacy comes out.
So very excited. They're like the quirky, funny jokers of the group. And they do write funny stuff. So I'm excited for that. And now you all can just rush out and get it too.
I'm sure they will. We can add that to, Trisha's CD collection.
Hey.
We're going to get it on vinyl for you.
Yeah, something real special.
Does anyone still collect vinyls?
Vinyls are like, why are they so popular?
Because it's like the best quality sound you can get.
I mean, whatever.
You don't know the difference until you know the difference.
You're talking to somebody that just found out that when you wear headphones, the music sounds totally different. So I just don't wear headphones.
Jenna says, I have some vinyl.
Are they good ones?
Yes. She has Christina Aguilera stripped.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
I'm sure. No doubt, really.
No doubt, for sure.
Oh
I'm just a girl in the world.
Such a good one.
VD Layden says, there's a Harry Potter festival in Ironton, Ohio. I look forward to going to it. We'll tag you and videos.
Ooh, okay. They used to have a Harry Potter festival in Chestnut Hill, Pennsylvania, kind of where we used to live near Manayunk.
We went there with Jenna.
Yes, we did.
And Maria and Steph.
And now they don't because they're Warner Brothers, whoever, not Warner Brothers, but Harry Potter people were like, you can't do this.
What?
Yeah, they don't do it anymore.
Are you kidding me? They probably do something equivalent and just rename it like Nutter Beer instead of Butterbeer.
I would not drink something called Nutter Beer.
Well, it depends on which gay bar you're at.
Ew, no. Gross. Icky.
Trisha says sleeves. Vinyl is just the best. Proper sleeves with sleeve notes.
Yes, Rocky's sister has a bunch of vinyls. And it's like, why do you have all these? And now I get it.
Did you just now figure it out?
No, but...
Yes.
Now, as an adult, I understand why.
Okay.
Because she, like me, likes to collect things. And she actually has a vinyl player, record player. So it makes sense. All right.
You collect horrible memories. That's all you collect.
Well, they are of you, so...
Oh.
Burn. Let's see. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Let's work on her ears. What do
Planning with
do?
John says, I have my vinyl from my childhood in the 1980s. Prince Purple Rain.
Ooh, lovely.
1999. Madonna, Fleetwood Mac, and so much more. Whitney Houston, Chicago.
I think we would have a listening party at your house.
Definitely. Jenna says, same thing as Muggle Quidditch. It's been rebranded recently.
Oh my goodness. Running with brooms. Let's play a game with running with brooms.
It's Broomsacker.
It's Brocker. Oh yeah, it's got a little pink. Like as the inside of the ear. So I have to go like in reverse to make the white still look like it's fluffy. I have no idea what these look like. I saw a picture of a bunny. I saved it on my phone. I could use it as reference, but here we are not doing any of that.
I kind of don't understand why Warner Brothers would be so vested in a festival dedicated to their films when it's just like...
Because they're not making money from it.
But it just keeps the vibes going.
Yeah,
and keeps people wanting to buy into the franchise. And it gets like younger people who aren't aware of the franchise into it. So I just don't understand the logic behind that.
I don't know. The world is greedy.
It's like we have to cut our losses where we can.
Yeah. I'm loving the pink in the ear. Now I just need to bring it over here some more. Doesn't make sense, but...
It makes sense to me.
We're having a line go across. We can even add some down here. Why not?
Why not take a crazy chance, Kimball?
You know what? I did.
Do a funky dance.
And now we're done. Not done, but we're done with that crazy chance.
Well, you can lose the moment.
Oh my God. You might lose a lot.
But why not?
Why not?
VD Layden says, I have Alphaville on vinyl.
Alphaville? What's that?
I don't know. What's Alphaville?
I don't think I actually have a blackout. I know, it's crazy. I'm using black in my artwork. But I just wanted to go over that gold, which is still shining through, but it's fine. And clean up that just a little bit. Add a couple of strands. It's always easy to just paint a big chunk of color and then come back with a pencil or a fine brush and add strands, and then it looks like hair. For those of you that don't want to draw all the strands of hair, you could also break up the highlights with a couple of strands. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Kind of want to go with another gold layer. And I should have done some gold. I mean, I don't know what designs I would do, but just swirly patterns on her shirt.
Alphaville sang a song, Forever Young.
Forever Young. Rocky knows it better than I do. Plus, Rocky can sing on key.
Don't pull me into your little travesty.
Sing it, Rocky. Sing it.
I don't remember. I remember that part of it. That's
the only part that everyone needs to know or hear so that they know what you're talking about. Waiting.
Watching the clock is 4 o'clock.
It's got this.
I saw a thing where Pink Floyd had done like their 50th anniversary like thing, and they had like the 0 on 50 had a rainbow on it because Dark Side of the Moon, whatever. But like a bunch of people were making all these nasty comments about like them.
Way to get woke, Pink Floyd. I'm no longer a fan.
Get rid of your rainbow. What are you doing?
Oh my God, people
just so funny.
Oh, I'm like, how? I don't know.
I kind of hope that's not real, but
there were just too many people that were commenting. I
never comment or like read comments or like this is like reading these comments, and this live is the most comment reading I ever do.
I mean, what's funny is that like even as a gay man, I don't look at a rainbow and go like, oh, gay symbol. I just look at it as like, oh, pretty rainbow. Like
it's just funny how we put such like a power behind things. But I also like, who the hell cares?
Right. Like, calm down. Oh, well. People get emotional about things. That's fine.
It's more so a reflection on like the state of people's minds when they're having such a strong reaction to something like that. It just makes me go, are you good?
Are you hiding
Are you
something?
okay?
Are you hiding something? I think you're hiding something. She's going to have just a touch of gold eyeshadow.
Pretty.
Because it's sheer enough that you can see through it. But it is very glowy on certain angles.
It's very pretty.
And I could have done like yellow colored pencil and then got around it, but we didn't.
Her shirt is a solid.
Oh, that's why I brought the gold out in the first place and got distracted by, not doing the shirt. I was just going to do some little swirly burlies on it.
A swirly burly.
Nothing.
Add that to the Kimball dictionary.
Oh,
swirly burly.
Everybody does swirly burlies. It's a thing. Although I do like doing these things.
Oh my God, you're a fussy painter.
Am I? Did we all recall how this started off?
No.
Really?
How did it start off? Oh, you mean this piece that you're doing?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant that technique. I was like, I don't remember this.
No, just me splatting down some
slapdash.
That's right.
I was going to slap chef. Tian says, hello, lady again, sorry. And then
hey, no
just
worries.
the letter O, lowercase.
Well, self-explanatory.
What?
Tell me what you think about me. I saw something and it was like, who was it? Beyonce buys Coliseum or something for like 1.25 billion.
What?
I laughed.
Buys the Coliseum
or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. It was in Greece.
Is it a joke?
I would think so, because I don't really think it's for sale. But who knows?
What is she going to do with it? Imaginary ownership of the Coliseum.
Throw a concert. I don't know, but that made me giggle. It's funny because somebody can just write one little thing on Twitter and then everyone's like, what? And it just spreads like wildfire. I think it's hilarious.
We did not get any snow, Tian. We just have frost in the mornings. It was beautiful today. It was really bright, but also foggy.
It was. We went on a drive. Yeah, it was very, very, very pretty, actually.
Went to a city called Amersham, which we were like, how have we never been here? It's like...
Went to a little place called Roots. Roots. It was delicious.
Very good.
Well, Rocky had a little too many mushrooms. He's like, I can finish this.
Oh my gosh, I got gaggy at the end, but it was still good.
It was a texture thing, and
there was just so many marinated mushrooms. I was like, oh. There's like 3 large bites where I was just like, I don't want to waste it.
And I'm just like, you don't have to finish it. I helped him.
I do.
I had like 5. Oh my gosh, they had the cherry almond bread, and they also had a lime one. So good. So good. Also,
they were like loaves. They were like cake loaves with like cream cheese frosting on top.
I thought that courgette was like a excuse me.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I thought courgettes were like a squash or like a zucchini or something.
Yeah, they're zucchini.
Right. So, but it was called like a lime courgette loaf. Right?
There's probably zucchini. Oh, that's probably what the green was. It's probably lime and like the zucchini skin.
You don't think it was like lime zest?
No, I think it was mixed probably. Because there was another flavor in there. I couldn't put my something
your
on.
Delicate palate.
Yeah.
Just adding strands in the hair, because why wouldn't I?
Every time you see strand, I picture Barbara Streisand. I don't know why.
I love her. She's fun. Oh, and like happy.
Don't tell me not to live. Just sit and putter. What?
To Dolly Parton.
What happened?
Belated birthday.
Oh, belated birthday. How old is she now?
I don't know.
She's fabulous. That's how old she is.
Parts of her are younger than me.
Well, probably.
No, definitely.
Courgettes are from the cucumber family, aren't they? Oh, yes, cucumbers, not zucchini. Correct.
Ah, okay.
You're right, Tian.
The more you know.
You can just tell us we're wrong. Be like, fools!
Something reverberated.
Well, I have that power.
You do. You have a very powerful voice. I can hear you downstairs when you're doing your meetings.
Is that what we call it? Your meetings, air quotes. Your meetings.
I hope that's what they are. And then sometimes I listen and I'm like, oh, what are they talking about today? And I'm all boring.
That's business sensitive, Campbell. Don't be listening in with your prying ears.
Business sensitive when you're all like, oh, like you like make whatever. You know how you do your meetings.
It's not I am professional.
It's
Campbell.
It's the meetings with like the people you can be yourself with.
That's everyone. I'm never not myself.
I know.
We're still amazed I have work.
We kind of are, actually. Just adding stuff, because who doesn't love the white paint pen? Give a little energy.
You're really just drawing this out to the hour mark, aren't you?
What are we at?
57, 16. 17,
Wow.
18, 19.
That last half hour really transformed her.
If only we could all transform ourselves in a half hour.
I mean, I've tried.
With diet and exercise, it's possible.
In a half hour. Okay. She might be done, but I might just add some gold squares off to the side. Because I like this gold.
So you just shake it up, and then like anything left on the lid, you just use that.
Yeah.
Smart.
And lazy.
I mean, why make it complicated? Work smarter, not harder.
I agree.
Can I just say, I was like going over all of our health insurance stuff and like life insurance and dental insurance. Everything is so confusing to me over here.
Oh yeah, that's like one of the things I don't like about, because in the States it's like all your insurance is like basically on one thing. Here it's like talk to 10 different people about all the different options. It's very confusing. So I was like, bye, Rocky.
Yes, if anyone has any tips for us on all that stuff, let us know.
Also, I feel like, no, I don't know, actually. I don't work at your work, so I don't know how things go. But I thought like in the States they had something that helped with that. But
they do, but here they don't have all the same benefits. So that's where I get really confused. Because in the States we had like life insurance was provided and like dental insurance and health insurance. And here it's like literally just health insurance, nothing else. And it's an optional coverage. Basically, you can either use the NHS system or you can have like private coverage that helps boost your coverage. And then, but you have to use like hospitals in that network. So like ours nearest hospital is Stoke Mandeville, basically. Mm-hmm. So we have to go there for any like acute injuries or if we need scanning done, things like that.
Do they have like a doc in the box here?
No, not really. I mean, they might, but not that I've seen.
Which kind of freaks me out.
They probably do. We haven't seen any of them.
Yeah, because
they might be in hospitals. I'm not sure.
It's just like that at our last place. Like we had like, it's called urgent care, which is like a doc in the box. Like it's a little mini doctor place that you can go to for an emergency. So like, you know, if I busted a leg and Rocky was gone, I could just crawl across the street.
Yes, for sure. Catherine says, wow, when you started, I couldn't imagine you'd end up like this.
Isn't it always like that?
Elaine says, wing it through life. Tian says, we have one here. I'll just look up urgent care on my phone. Let's see what we find.
I left some of that gold as a little blobby, so I'm trying to get those thicker chunks to dry. At least dry enough to where they're not going to smush out.
Oh, that's probably why we haven't seen it. There's not too many. There's only... Okay, one's at the Stoke Mandeville Hospital. And then there's one here.
Also like general practitioners.
But it's like a home care service, so it's not even a... yeah, it's all the hospitals. That's all it's pulling up. There's an urgent care in Milton Keynes.
I mean, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. May as well just go to the hospital at that point.
Maybe there's a lot in London.
I'm going to go over the gold.
Not
just
as
a
many
little
as
bit.
I would think, but yes, there are some.
Well, London's also a little far.
Maybe people just don't get injured in the country.
All right.
Moving to the country, gonna avoid a lot of injuries.
I think she might be done.
Oh my god!
Just adding some pink up here because I felt like she needed more pink. And then we're gonna soften that. Actually, do I have a skin tone? Because I can just go over that lightly and it'll soften just ever so slightly. Just calm down those textures. Well, we all didn't know where this was going. She kind of just looks like a girl with huge earmuffs on. But that's
She's
okay.
a bunny. Why not?
That's right. Adding a little more pink on this side because it got hidden by all the paint and the purple.
It's not purple.
It's lavender.
It's lavender.
Well, it's going to be a different color now because lavender is discontinued. All right. Yay.
All right, let me take the camera off its thing.
Fixing my sleeves.
Fixing my sleeves. Fixing up your sleeves because you fix your sleeves.
Oh, I got a hair flat iron hair straightener. I don't know what they're called here. But I straightened my hair and then I kind of unstraightened it by putting it up in a
unstraighten my heart, something. All right. Where were we on the night of January 4th?
I was here.
Okay.
No, I wasn't, was I?
I don't remember.
No, neither.
I think you were. All right. Let's see it, Kimmy. Oh, Campbell.
Yeah.
Another one for the fridge.
I was looking over there and her eyes are so uneven.
Are they?
But also, like, look at that gold. Look at that gold.
Oh, my goodness.
How come our eyes look uneven over there, but not here?
They don't look uneven to me.
But over there, it's like one eye's floating away.
Maybe, her left eye might be up a bit higher or something. I don't know. You know how you do, Kimball.
Sweetie, what are you thinking?
Let me see your eyes. Look
You know
at me
what I
straight
think?
on. Maybe your eyes are off.
Well, I think what it is because this dark
Because it's uneven.
is down there, and I didn't bring the eyeball part down because I know exactly why, actually. Because see how I did the white line over the turquoise underneath?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I was trying to hide the turquoise, but it made her whole eye look like it went up.
Or
fix it right, people.
You just
no, I didn't.
Drew it a bit off.
No.
Let's take a vote in the comments below. Did Kimball draw it off, or did
y'all
he draw?
Want to see me next week? Actually, speaking of next week, we might be. Is it next week? We might go live on Friday.
Yes, it would have to be.
I don't know what date that is, but it would be Friday evening at probably 7. Oh, well, I can't guarantee because Rocky has to be off work and home. But it'll be like I always do.
I hope I'm home by 7.
You never know.
That's
Sometimes
true.
You're all like, no, I want to see Kimball. I want to stay at work.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I'll like what I always do though. I'll do like my thumbnail and I'll get everything ready, and then I'll advertise on Facebook like I'll be going live in however long, unless I totally
the 27th.
Unless I totally forget.
Tian says she looks sensational.
Oh, thank you.
Or sorry, that was Trisha says that. Trisha
What?
says that, and then Tian gives a bunch of clappies. Sorry, it's hard to look over my shoulder at comments.
Well, you got such broad shoulders.
Trisha's a what? Friday?
Yes, probably Friday night.
Yes, because we won't be in the country after that for a couple days.
Yes, business and such. Yeah. So I guess that's.
There she is.
That's
her right there.
Her eyes are even.
If you just get low enough.
I used to do that with my work all the time. I take like really low angle shots of them to give them like huge jaws and stuff, just because it makes me laugh. I don't know.
So what else you want to talk about?
Well, we are going to go downstairs and watch Nikki Positano on YouTube because she uploaded. We just finished watching Tyler and Todd right before I went live. I don't know how those boys just keep on going. I would die.
They're basically living off grid in Canada, and they're trying to build their own property, basically.
And I mean, they're doing a great job, but like literally every day is like
go.
At least a 12-hour day. I would just
hire someone.
Like it would be fun, but not with like those kinds of deadlines and
pressure,
urgency. Yeah. Because I do like doing like makeover stuff and like creating things, but I don't want to have to be like pressured to do it in like a day because
let alone utilities
and you have to get it right. Otherwise,
digging trenches and running power and
just doing that right by the microphone. You're welcome.
Yeah, they'll love that. All right, Kimball.
Yeah.
Give us your best sign off. Good job. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Gals, everyone.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Sign off music.
Oh, it's like, yeah, you don't have to do it this
every time.
Oh, Happy Lunar New Year. It's been fun with my dear. Moving to England was fun. It's not gonna last forever, though, I fear, because there's nothing to listen to, explore in the world. Love you guys. Bye.